Hello my lovelies, how's everyone doing today? It's a very windy day here in West Virginia, so if you hear a bunch of noise outside, including my wind chimes that get very annoying, that is why. So today, as you can tell, I do not have my base on. We are trying something out today. It's a little different than most of my videos because, number one, I'm having some major crappy breakouts. Like, major. This is actually some scarring from some breakouts that I've had recently. I have a bad habit of picking my face, and guys, that is like the worst thing you can do. And I know better. I'm 51 years old, so I freaking know better than to pick my face. And I have a bad habit of picking. It's just a nervous habit. I'll be sitting and I'll be picking. Don't do that, because you look like this. Don't do that. Number two, I've got some samples and some Sephora orders that I've gotten lately, and I've been trying them out, and apparently my skin is doing the WTF. Like, what are you doing to me? So my skin feels good, but it's not looking good. So I guess my skin is adjusting to different things. I'm usually a one brand kind of person. When I find a brand I like, I stick with it. And I'm just trying some things out. You know, I mean, I'm getting these samples, so I thought, let me try some things out. So I'm not going to say what brands I'm trying because I don't want to down any brands because I'm not sure what exactly is causing the breakouts. I don't know if it's one particular brand or whether it's just because I'm changing things up. So anyway, the reason I am looking like death warmed over, no eyebrows, no makeup, is because I got some things I'm going to try out. So look, I've got a goodie bag. Wow, look at all this stuff. I got an order from Ofra, and I've looked at it, but I haven't played with any of it. And then I've got a bunch of other things in here that I've been kind of stashing. I got some ColourPop. I got some Sephora items when I got my VIB status, and I got some points, and I got some things in. I haven't even opened this. I have no idea what's even in it. I've got some ColourPop setting powder. I haven't even opened this yet, so I have no idea what it even looks like. Yeah, I'll just like show you as I go because I have no idea what I'm even doing with any of this, but I do want to try out some foundation, like I said, and I want to try out some concealer that I got. I've got two different kinds of foundation that I got at Ulta that I've never heard of either brand before. As you know, I'm a Juvia's Place person, but I wanted to try something different, you know, to kind of switch it up and see what I'm going to do. Of course, I always start with my Juno Miracle Cream. Amazing! I love this stuff so much. I wear this every single day. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, but I use this every single day, and I have since I've got it. Every single day. I use it even when I'm sitting at home. It does help a little bit with my picking because I hate picking, so that helps my skin. But anyway, I always start with a good base, and that is my base. And so, getting in with the foundation, I have two different brands. One is called Uoma, and the other one is called Zoeva. So these are the two brands. That's the Zoeva, and this is the Uoma. And I'm going to try this one today. The reason I want to try this one is because it has some anti-aging properties to it. So I'm going to read this and tell you what everything it says. So I have the glasses on because I can't see. I got old lady face. Oh, I got old lady eyes. Can't see anything. So anyway, it says, Uoma Beauty. It says at the bottom, say what? Weightless soft matte hydrating foundation. And I wrote some things down. It says it's got Alianco grape extract, and it says this actually reduces the appearance of wrinkles and signs of aging is what this grape extract is supposed to do. So it says that it says especially formulated for fair skin, and then it says on the back, it says 99% found a shade match, perfect shade match, 95% said it's second skin or weightless, said it's second skin or lightweight, and it says you best believe it, dermatologically tested, paraben free, D3, D4, and D5 free, talc free, cruelty free, and vegan. And it says it's a panel tested on 203 women. Okay, 203, I'm not really sure about that. It said it's an adjustable coverage. For medium coverage, use sparsely. Full coverage, use generously. For extreme coverage, apply multiple layers. And it says it's step 1. So I'm not really sure what the other steps are because I didn't look a lot into the brand. I just wanted to try like something totally different that I've never heard of. And it says, say what? Say bye-bye to one size fits all formulations and how you doing? To this weightless, long-lasting, adjustable coverage, hydrating foundation, formulated specially for you. formulated especially for you. I'm having a lot of trouble seeing this morning. I don't know what it is. I'm having some allergies on my eyes. I don't know if you can see the eyelid there. And my eyes are extremely hooded today. Let me show you that too before we get started. So I'm having some allergy problems and it affects my vision really bad. So I'm having some trouble seeing. Anyway, it says enriched with biomimicry pigments designed to think like your skin and intelligent color to instantly perfect skin with a vibrant matte finish. So we're going to try it. I don't even know if I got the right color or not. But this is what the bottle, this is the packaging looks like I said. So it's pretty basic. And this is the bottle. I like the fact that it's glass, I guess. Yeah, it's glass. And then the top. Oh, I don't like that. It was loose. Okay. I'm glad that I didn't pick that up from the lid because I would have dropped it and it broke. It says the brand all the way around the top. And then on the front it just says to say what soft matte hydrating foundation, and it does say 1 adjustable coverage. I guess I should look more into that, what 1 means. Has a pump. So we're going to try that out. And while I have my glasses on, I also want to try out something else I got in. The IL Makiage. I'm sure you guys have seen these ads on Instagram as you're scrolling. I saw the ad for the foundation back right before I found Juvia's Place foundation. I found them both right around the same time, and I decided to try the Juvia's Place because it was a lower price point. So I tried the Juvia's Place instead of the IL Makiage. But then the other day I saw the IL Makiage concealer, and I thought, well, you know, I've been trying different concealers. Let me give this a try. So I haven't tried any of these products yet. I just got the box in, and I wanted to show you guys how it's packaged. So it comes packaged in like a bubble mailer, then it comes packaged in a box, and it says how it works. Try the products. These products are yours to try for 14 days, starting the day they were delivered, which was yesterday for me. Love it or return it. If you love them, keep them. If you shockingly don't, visit ilmakiage.com/return to download your return label and send back any returns within 14 days of delivery. At the end of the trial, you only be charged for the products you keep. And it does charge you $5 when you actually sign up for it. And then it says, the card, it says, FCK, I'm flawless. Spoiler alert, you're about to say, I'm flawless in every reflective surface you strut past. With our I'm flawless concealer, your face will need no introduction. But like cue the grand entrance anyway, this silky matte pigment packed perfector with comfortable long-lasting wear keeps imperfections hidden, and like you, it'll never settle or crease, so you can channel your inner and outer Beyonce. Plus with 30 diverse shades, it offers inclusive next level coverage so everyone can look like a Facetune masterpiece, IRL. And then it tells you again about how it works. And then it says, fan mail, this is my holy grail. It just melts into my skin like butter and conceals so naturally. Madeline S. And then Rachel L. says, legit, looks like my skin but better, creamy and lightweight and great coverage without creasing. Then it has pro tips. It says, for blemishes, dab directly on blemish with fingers. Tap lightly to blend, which I didn't do that because I got the lighter color for my under eyes. Pro tips number 2, for dark circles, apply 3 dots to inner half of under eyes and blend out. And number 3, to highlight, use a shade or 2 lighter than your skin tone. So that's that. And then it comes with some pretty packaging material there. And then it says, high standard guarantee. We spent years perfecting our formulas with uncompromising attention to detail. We're confident you'll be as obsessed as we are with these products, or we are with these products. Not in love, return, and exchange for free. Okay. So this is the packaging. It comes in just a nice silver box, very, very simple. All right. I'm going to open it from the bottom because a lot of times the top, let's see what the top looks like. Nope. A lot of times the top has a, top. A lot of times the top has a little thing, doesn't stop it anyway. This is what the packaging looks like. It's got like a little window that you can actually see the product in it. And then it just has the IL Makiage. And I got shade 23. So we'll see how that works. Let's see. It's kind of hard to get out. And right away, it looks like this, you think it's a big container full, but look if you can see. I don't know if you can see down in there or not. But do you see? It's like really, Doesn't look like there's much in there. So the product is very deceiving, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, I've already dampened my Juno sponge. Juno & Co. has the best sponges, the only sponge I will use. Only sponge I will use. So we're going to give this a shot, guys. We'll see how it works. I'm actually going to put some, I have these little, I learned this from Paige Corin. She uses these to mix her foundations and things. And usually I have two different Juvia's Place that I mix on here. I got these from when I had snakes, when I did my snake shows. Which we're not sure whether we're getting back into doing shows or not, but I had these in my as my dividers between my display cases, and I had some extra ones laying around, and I grabbed one. So I'm glad I still had them. Anyway, I'm gonna give this a shake. It feels kind of watery, so we'll see. We'll see how it's very watery, as you can tell. So we'll see. I'm used to a really thick foundation. I don't even know how much to even put on the thing because I'm not used to this kind of foundation. So we'll see how it goes. But I've had my primer on a while, so I don't know if I left it sit too long before I'm getting started. Okay. So it looks like I have the right color, which I didn't tell you the color name. I'm sorry. Let me go back to show you the color name. Okay. Handy dandy glasses for this old lady. It's called Fair Lady T2C. Fair Lady T2C. Because they come in like 3 different shade ranges, I believe. And then each one has like a T1, T2, T3. I think it's what it goes. So let me see. So yeah, this is definitely the right shade. So I guess that good, I guess. Okay, it's not doing bad. Looks like I'm gonna have to kind of play up with it a little bit. I guess I'll have to kind of go a little heavier on spots that have some breakouts. Let's see over here. This is the worst side. And I sleep on my back at night, but I still wash my pillowcase a lot because of my purple color. And I'm getting my hair done today, so my hair looks like crap. Yeah, see, it's not covering very well like my Juvia's, and I'm already out of what I put on my little tray thing here, so I have to add some more to it. So I'm not sure if it's not soaking the sponge. That's the good thing about the Juno & Co. sponges, is that it doesn't soak into the sponge, so you don't lose a lot of product. I have a hard time with shade matches because of my vitiligo. I have like different color on my neck, so I kind of have to play around with it some. My vitiligo is hard for you all to see, but I mean, it's there. It's just, I don't know if you can see it or not because of the lighting, but I have vitiligo, which is a different pigmentation of my skin, and it's just starting to get on my face. I don't know if you can even see. You probably can't see it, but it's like different colors and different pigments. So shade matches are really hard for me. A lot of times I have to mix my shades just to get the right color. Okay, it feels good on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy. Very lightweight. I have to wait and see how it plays out for the day, as far as whether it oxidizes. Because I do remember reading a review, and I think that's one, yeah, I don't know if it was this one or the Zoeva, that it said that it oxidizes some. Let me actually turn down my light a little bit here because, oh, that turned it up. I have to have some lighting up close to see what I'm doing, but I don't want too much lighting because then it kind of blinds you all and I get washed out. So actually, you know what I want to do? I think I want to turn my Juno & Co. mirror completely off just to do my foundation. I think my battery's going dead. As the battery starts to go dead, that's harder to turn the lights off on it. Yeah, my battery's going dead. Yeah, there we go. I haven't figured out how to do my editing for my blooper reels, but this would be a good blooper reel. There we go. So you guys might be able to see a little bit better now. I'm still learning how to do videos. Still learning my camera and how to do the lighting, and the editing is what I'm having a lot of problems with. I'm having so much problems. I've tried the editing software that's on my computer, and at first it worked. And it just took a long time, but it worked. And then my computer had an update, and now it won't load any of my videos. I load it in, and I spend like an hour trying to do fast forwarding so that I'm not sitting here for so long, boring you all. And then when I go to upload it from the editing to my actual, you know, saving them to my computer, it'll tell me that it couldn't save it. Or it'll save it, but then when I go to open it, it'll say that the file's corrupt, or that there's no path to the file. Or I get it all, and then I go to upload it to YouTube, and it'll say that it's an invalid file. And I'm like, oh my god. So I'll start over again, and it'll do something totally different. And then like the fourth time, it'll work. And then this last time, my last video for the Toddy palette didn't work. So I got a different software. And I can't remember the name of the software, but I got some free software. I uploaded that, and I don't have an iPhone or a Mac, so I can't use the iMovie, which is what a lot of people use. So I tried doing a different software, and it won't let me do anything. I can like overlap videos. So I can like take my two different videos and I can like put them together, because I only have so many minutes on a video. So I can do that, but then I can't do anything else. I can't fast forward. I can't put words in, like if I have like a goof and I want to like write something, like if I say something wrong, I can't do that. You know, I can't do anything like that. So that's not fun, you know? So I can't do anything great on my videos. So I'm still learning the whole process. But it's all a learning process. It's all part of the game. And I can be goofy with you guys, because that's me. That's who I am. And we're here to learn with each other, right? Yeah, we are. Kind of like this lighting that it's washing me out, and y'all can't see what the hell I'm doing. So let's see if I can turn it down some more. Does that help at all? I don't know if it helps at all, because I can't even see on my camera, because like I said, my vision, something's really weird with my vision today. I'm having trouble even seeing in my mirror. I'm gonna try something different. It's the good thing about these Juno Co mirrors. I've showed them out other videos, and in case you haven't seen those videos, I have a white one and a rose gold one. And I love these mirrors, because they have like a little tray that you can store your things in, and it's like a mirror, and it has like a night light setting where you can turn your mirror up, and then it has like a night light under it, and it has like a makeup mirror and a camera mirror, or lighting I mean, and you can like turn it up or down, and then it has a separate mirror for us people that can't see close up, and you can take it off, or it goes on. It's like a magnet. So I like to take it off and hold it up. And I got my other lights turned down a little bit too. That way, hopefully that it won't wash me out too much, because I noticed my last video was very washed out. And I have my camera sitting in a different spot right now, so I don't know if maybe that's a good thing or a bad thing. I wish I could have it like right here in front of me, but mine doesn't really, it's impossible for me to do that because of where my mirror is. So far I'm trying to build this up little by little. Like I said, the color is really good. I mean, it's like perfect. The color's perfect. At least from where I'm seeing. I don't know what you guys are seeing on your end. But on my end, the color's perfect. Absolutely perfect. But I don't know how it'll oxidize. I want it a little lighter in my shade, I thought. But actually, when I know that I have it, it's not. I thought it would be lighter, because I thought it would oxidize. My son Jake, he helped me with the coloring a little bit, because we thought it was going to oxidize more, but I don't know if I'd want a shade lighter or whether it had been too light, because I think the T1, I think this is T2, right? Yeah, I think I can't remember how they do their shades, but if I remember right, the other one seemed like it was too fair for me, because this is like a perfect match. It's like perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And I don't know whether or not the other one would have been too light, but like I said, I don't know how this is going to oxidize. My Juvia's Place does not oxidize. When the color is on my skin, that's the color it stays. It doesn't oxidize at all. So I don't know whether this one will. We'll see. But as far as the pimple coverage, I don't know whether it's because I was picking at the damn things. Because this side over here, where I wasn't picking, I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to do it close. But this side over here is covering fine. There's no bleed throughs. I have a scab up here. I use those little pimple pad things, and they really work. I'm like really surprised acne dot things work, but they really work. But this was one, and it scabbed over. So this side's fine. I have some scarring. This side over here is what I was picking at. If I wouldn't pick at the damn things earlier, maybe they'd cover more. And of course, I don't want to put too much on. And then we're not sure how my skin's going to react. I don't know whether I'm going to break out more from trying something different, because I've been using the Juvia's Place IL Makiage foundation since they released it. They literally, the day they released it, I bought it. Because I saw like the pre-releases. And I don't even know where I saw it from. I don't know whether I saw it on Instagram or Facebook. I saw it somewhere. And I saw where they were releasing it. And I think I saw, yeah, it might have been Nikki Tutorials. It might have been her one of her videos maybe. I don't even remember now. I just know when it was released, I got it right when it was released, because I remember saying I would try something different, because I had been using my shop club that I was in. I was using theirs for like 2 years, so I was really nervous about trying a different brand, because that's all I had used. And what I had used before was like kind of like a medium coverage, and I had really never used a full coverage or anything that thick before, and I fell in love with that stuff. And that's all I've used since. I haven't used anything else. I did try, you know, some samples from other things that had gotten sent to me. And I like the Dior, but it was so expensive. And I think this, I'm not sure, I should know the price point. I'm gonna check the price point out on this. It was either 39 or one of them I got, I think was 39, one was 28. I'm not sure which one which, but the Juvia's Place is like 20, so it's more my price range than you pay. I usually don't pay this much for foundation, but I did want to try it out. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to be able to recover, to be honest with you all. I don't want to, because usually when I do my powders up here, it kind of pushes some of it off, so I'm probably going to have to go back and tap it. What I might do, just kind of tap it on, just leave it sit. This one here is the one I was picking out really bad before I decided to do a video, so it's going to suck no matter what I do. Alright, so I'm going to stop that. And just notice I didn't really put anything on my under eyes. So we'll see how that holds up. I'm right now noticing that looks like it's settling into my fine lines a little bit, and I don't know whether it's because I waited to do my foundation too long. I'm going to take the side that I haven't put any foundation on yet, and I'm going to kind of push it in a little bit. And my sponge is not very damp. I'm letting you know, if it was too damp, then it would be taking the makeup off. So I'm kind of going to pull down, tap it in a little bit, see if it helps settle that down a little bit. It did a little bit. And I also have to dermaplane. I dermaplane myself because I get lots of hair because of my anorexia. It's like my hair is growing. I don't know if you can see it on my arms. I don't have a lot of it yet, like a lot of people with anorexia do, but it's starting to come on my face, so I have to dermaplane. And I also didn't put anything up here. It's just some of it, you know, gradiates down there, but I don't do that because I use concealer underneath my eyes, so I don't put foundation because I don't want any more settling. But some of it does kind of get on the edges, so I have to kind of tap the edges off. And then I go back over that here in a little while. I did get a new base too, a new base color. As you know, I used the P. Louise. So I want to show you guys the color. I changed my color. I was using Rimmer 01. This is Rimmer 02. This is what I use for, before I even get there, I want to show you. This is what I use for my base, for my eyes. Alright. So now that we've done that, and I'm already like 20 some minutes into this thing, and we haven't even really done anything in that 20 some minutes, I want to get my setting powders out real quick. And these are the setting powder that I got from ColourPop, and it came out with it. It's called No Filter Setting. There's two different colors. There is, I got the soft pink and the translucent, and it was a set they had. I got this, and then the brush that came with it. And usually I use my my Juno & Co. That's usually what I use, and sometimes my Jeffree Star. But this all came as a set. The brush is really soft. I usually don't use a brush to put my powder on with though, because I use my sponges from Juno & Co. So I don't usually use a brush, but I might use it to kind of push it in a little bit. But let me look at these packages and see what they look like. pretty decent size. This is the first time I've opened them, so I haven't even had a chance to even look at them to see what they look like. Alright, this is loose. Hopefully it has a thing on the inside. It does. Oh, this is nice. This is just like the Jeffree Star. You can see that. But it has, you know, where you can close it up. Let me see what the actual pull tag does here to get it off. That's good. Okay, it comes on the side. You can pull it right off. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the translucent underneath my eyes and then the pink on the rest of it. Well, no. You know, I really don't know. Because I have never used this before. Okay, I'm having trouble getting the corner off this one. This one's a little harder to get off than the other one was. It's like I see it on there, but I can't find it on there, if that makes any sense. Oh, there we go. You have to turn the thing around and then pop it back off. So I don't have nails. Anyhow, all right, let's try this IL Makiage out and see how it does. I'm a little nervous because I'm not sure how it's going to work on my... It looks a little yellowy, to be honest. And I looked at the color, like here it looked okay, but now that I have it like up close to my skin, it looks a little yellowy. So let's see how it blends. Okay, so it blends right in. I should have went a shade lighter because I don't think this is going to give me any highlighting. It's almost the exact same color as the foundation. However, it does seem like it's brightening a little bit. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, I'm used to my doe foots. This does not have a doe foot. Lord, that scared me. Something got delivered, I think. Yep, yeah, maybe not. I don't know what that is. Who knows? I'm not gonna look. Okay. I just dropped it to the ground. Well, no, I didn't. It was just a piece of paper. Okay. We shall see how this works, my children. My lovelies. My lovely, beautiful people. And I want to... If my phone would stop. I just want to thank every one of you guys for being here with me. You guys mean the world to me. You know that. I've told you. But to my new subscribers, thanks for being here. Thanks for being with me on my journey. And for subscribing. And for putting up with my weirdness and my boring ass. Because this is all learning for me. I have no clue what I'm doing. I just like playing with makeup because it kind of gives me an out. If you haven't seen my videos before, I have social anxiety disorder, so I don't like leaving my house very much. So I get on here and I can talk to you guys. And I don't get nervous because I can't see your faces. So I don't get as nervous. When I go out in public, I feel like everybody's staring at me and I feel like they're judging me and they're telling me how fat I am or how ugly I am or how weird I am. There's just so many things that go across my head. It's just really bad because I have body dysmorphia along with everything else. So I see things that probably isn't there, but in my brain they are. So by getting on here, I'm sure I'll get hate comments. I'm sure I'll get things that I don't like, but that's okay. That's okay. It's just part of the whole YouTube community. And it's different, you know, it's like, I don't know, I can't explain, but I just really love getting on here. I really, really do. I just love it. I wish my son would have told me sooner, but no, in all honesty, when he told me, actually this is how, okay, so as I was saying before my camera cut me off, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to edit this together or not. We'll see. We'll see how I do. So as I was saying, We were sitting at a drive-thru, and I said something about, you know, I need to get on camera and say, as I'm sitting in the drive-thru at CVS, yada yada yada. And my son says, why don't you? And I'm like, yeah, right. Me get on camera? You gotta be kidding me. And he said, no, really, as much as you talk, you should get on camera. And I did. So that was a year ago, a little over a year ago. And okay, so before I finished that sentence, while I was waiting for my camera to come back on, or turning it back on, I had put down a little bit more of that concealer, and I guess I let it dry too long. I don't know if you can see or not. I tried to change the lighting because it was just so blinding, but I don't know if you can see if the camera focus in, but do you see right there? It's where I let it sit too long. So now I'm trying to tap it in so it dries really fast, just to let you guys know. So, IL Makiage dries fast. So now I gotta try to tap it in. Without it looking horrendous. And see, it does, I have creases. I think I'm just old. I'm gonna get freaking creases no matter what I do. So all you people that get on there and be like, I never get creases in my makeup, but I'm 70 years old, whatever. You're gonna get creases. It just might not be horrendous creases. And I want to get Botox so bad. I'm not gonna lie, I really want it so bad because of my vanity. But I'll never be able to get it because I can't afford it. And I really need to embrace the aging, but it's so hard. I don't like it. I don't like getting older. I mean, I should be glad that I'm getting older because it means that I'm still here to fight another day. Because of my breast cancer, I should be very happy to be older. And my birthdays are like so different, and they mean so much more to me now than what they did before. Before I hated my birthdays because I'm adopted, and every time I had a birthday, I just remembered the fact that I was given away. And my birthday was always, to me, was December 13th instead of July 10th because that's the day I was adopted. So to me, that was like a birthday for me. I was adopted on Friday the 13th. So that's always been my birthday to me. But nobody ever celebrated that day but me in my head. That's it. Okay, I'm trying to tap this really lightly to try and get this to blend in, but it's, so far it's not, it's almost blending in too much because like I said, I'm like in that lightness that I want it. So I don't know. I don't know if the powder will help that or not. And also I got Pretty Vulgar. I got this. I saw this in somebody did a BoxyCharm review. And they had this in there. I think it was Paige Corin, I think, did the review. I'm not sure. But when I got it, they didn't have the light color. They only had the darker color. So I got it for, like, pimples. It's very moisturizing. And I use it underneath my eyes. Sometimes I'll use it. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys. I use it, like, in the corners, like here. Because it's actually my color. And then I'll use, my Sigma brush that's got like an angle to it. I don't know if you can see that. Because like I said, I can't see what I'm saying. Everything looks blurry to me, so I'm not sure if it comes out blurry. I apologize if it does. And I tap it into the corners and it blends right in my corners. Okay, so we're gonna try the powder. Alright, so I have my sponge. This is, oops, wrong one. This is the angled sponge from Juno & Co. It's called the Fusion. I really like this one. I'm going to tap some in the lid. I think I'm going to try a tiny bit of the pink. I'm going to try it on my chin first just to see the coloring. Just to see whether or not that's what I want to use. Let's see if that makes it brighter. And then I'm going to tap some of the translucent. And then we'll try that like above my lip just to see which one. Okay, so the translucent looks like it's going to be the brighter. So we're going to use that up here. And I think I've waited a little too long. So I'm not sure whether this is a fair review on anything, and I feel bad. But the foundation still feels good. I'm not really seeing much oxidation so far, so that's good. Let's see how the powder does. And I don't like putting on much powder underneath my eyes just yet until I do my eyebrows, which I'm going to do off camera because they take me a long time. But I am going to set like around my nose. A little bit more on my face. I'm trying to set a whole lot. Like I just tap it lightly. And the reason is because it's when I use my concealer, or not my concealer, my, I say this all the, I do this all the time. I always forget what I'm going to say. When I do my contouring, if I don't use my cream contour, if I use my powder contour, I'm powdering anyway, so yeah. So just tap it on, like around the edges. Let me try using their powder brush and see how that works. I usually use my Juno & Co. or my bling brushes for like when I brush my powder off. It's soft. It's soft. It might be okay. Okay. So I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, and what I'm going to show you what I want to use. That way I have to talk about it when I come back. I use 3 different products. I see 2 of them laying here. Where did I do my 3rd one? Oh, there it is. Okay. I use everything from Benefit. I use these 3 products right here. This one has a little bit of powder in it, so it actually helps, but I've been having a lot of problems with my eyebrows lately. So, let me show you where I start. What I do is I make a line right here, so I know where it needs to come in there, and where it needs to come in there, and then like the outer corners, I do this, and then the inside corners, I go like right above there, but I've been having a lot of problems lately. I don't know. I just can't seem to get them to go on very well. So I want to apologize in advance how bad they're going to look. And then I take concealer, which I'm going to try. I'm going to try the IL Makiage to see how it works. And then I cut my brows out. So I'm going to go do my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. I'm back. As you can see, my brows are done. I went ahead and did my contouring, and that way I wouldn't have to worry about fooling with that with you guys, because it does take me forever in a day. And I went ahead and did my powdering and my setting of my eyes. That way we can get started on some eye looks. I don't know how much I'll actually get done on camera because I do have a hair appointment. I just wanted to kind of go over some things that I got so you guys can see what I got. I got some Milani eyeliner, and I tried it yesterday and I really didn't like it. It's called Stay Put eyeliner, and I got the After Dark #1 shade. And the reason I didn't particularly care for it is because it started to go on smooth, but then as I put it across my lid, it kind of skipped. It didn't have like a smooth transition across my lid the way that my ColourPop does. So I'll have to try that another day. I just didn't particularly care for that. So we'll skip that one. Some other things that I got that I want to show you. I have never tried the Butter London brand mascara. So I ordered this. It's called the Power Up Mascara. I got this from Ulta. It's all day wear. It says 360 curl and lengthening. So let's take a look at that. Okay, this does have the top, like I was talking about earlier, that stops it from going forward too much. Alright, we'll see what the brush looks like. I like thinner brushes, like, usually I use my roller lash. And my roller lash is almost empty, but I do have it back up, but I just wanted to try something different. And see, I like the thinner brushes, because since I've lost my eyelashes and they're just starting to come back, I have trouble with the thicker ones. And I do sometimes mix them up. This one is supposed to be comparable, so we'll see. It's thicker. I'm not sure, but it does have that type of bristle that's kind of like silicone or rubber or something. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that or not. We'll see. We'll see. That's all I can say is we'll see. All right, what else did I get? So I got the Hourglass, which I guess I should have tried that. I got this with my Sephora points. It is the translucent setting powder. Just a little tiny thing. We'll try that another day. And I also got a bunch of Alter Ego. I'll do that another day as well. I got every single one of their eye palettes. Their palettes, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram or not. If you do, the way you find me on there, if you don't, is Jenny_Survivor. And I'll have that linked below. Or like you actually see that below. I'm not sure I do all the linking stuff yet. But anyway, I actually showed the palettes on there. They're like 16 bucks for their palettes. They're like ColourPop colors. Or ColourPop palette prices. They're really good. And then I got every single one of their liquid lips. And they were $28 for the bundle. I got every single one of them. So anyway, I got ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the color Ice Dream. That's what this looks like. Oh, that's pretty. Can you see that? That's beautiful. Look at that. That come across on camera, it's white, so it's kind of hard to see. But that's really pretty. That's really pretty. I might try that today. We'll see. Okay, what else did I get? I got the Bare Necessities palette from ColourPop. And just ordered one of their other ones too. They come out. That's the bad thing about ColourPop. Like every week they're releasing something new. I can't keep up with them. Well, this is pretty. It's got a lot of neutrals and it's got some of the burgundies or like red tones, I should say, that I use. It's really pretty. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna like this one. Yep. I like that one. I like that one. That's the good thing about having, you know, 70 palettes or whatever. I'm gonna have to count my palettes one day because I'm really curious how many I have. I always have colors for everything. I wore black today, that way I can just wear anything. What else did I get? I got the new Meant to Be. This is one of the new releases from ColourPop. I haven't had a chance to play with any of these yet. Very pretty. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Some beautiful greens. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. I like this color here. It's called Play It Cool. I like that one. It's a pretty color. And I got the new Morphe times Manny. Morning Manny. Let's see what the Morphe Manny palette looks like. It's the Glam palette. Okay. I, for some reason, thought that these two colors here were going to be like a blush color, and they're more, they even come across, they even look pink on the camera, but they're really not. They're more, they're like, it's a highlighter. It's pretty. I don't know if you can see how it's swatched or not. Let me look. So it's pretty. And the other one, which is called Apollo, that's no, it's called Apollo. It's really hard to see, isn't it? Yeah, it's hard to see on camera. But the colors are pretty. It's almost like the ColourPop I just showed you. I think that's going to work out nice too. That's really pretty. It was very affordable too. That's one thing about Morphe. Their colors, their palettes are really affordable, just like ColourPop. Okay. And then I saw Cassie with this one when she did hers. Cassie MUA. This is the Morphe Blew Ya Away. Morphe. For some reason I thought it was going to be a tiny little palette, and it actually, look. Ooh, look at all the blues in there, guys. We have blues, we have like a deep purple. We have some basic neutrals in there. There's lots of possibilities in there. Oh, I have so many to choose from. I have so many to choose from. I don't even know where to even go with looks today. And then this bag is what came with my Ofra. It was all of this here, came in the bag. I love little bags. And then we got the Glitch. We got the MIDI palette, which is highlighters. We got the liquid liner. We got the volumizing mascara. I'm gonna look at that and see what that looks like. And then we got the gloss, which is, let's see if it has a name, Lip Gloss BRB. And that was all in a bundle. And then I had a $10 coupon code at the time too that I used for, I got them all together. And this says Glitch. I'll read this. It says, "Hey beauties, get ready to take the TBTs for a day in this Y2K inspired duo. We are beyond excited for you to try our first ever eyeshadow palette with liquid to bake shadows that have no fade, Glitch. With 9 all new shades, This palette is super pigmented and can be used to make your eyes looks really pop. As if the palette isn't thebomb.com, we created the perfect shimmer gloss to swipe on for juicy lips and tracksuit vibes. Flip those phones, it's time to get glitched. And it says the palette is $29 and the lip gloss is $15. But like I said, I got a bundle. I want to say it was $69 for the whole bundle. Okay, the colors are Arcade, which is a metallic mint green, Mood Ring, which is an aqua blue metallic, Beeper, which is metallic steel gray with shimmer, Y2K, a cool gold metallic with shimmer, Rhinestones, a snow white metallic with shimmer, Easy Bake, cool bubblegum pink metallic with shimmer, Dial Up, smoky indigo blue metallic, Forever, deep amethyst metallic. I thought much my hair, the amethyst. Ice Baby, a silver metallic. Okay, so we have metallics. This should be interesting. Let's see. I did take it out of the box because I wanted to be able to see it. Oh, I like the way they have, this is like, actually has a lip on it, so it actually goes right over top of it so it doesn't fall out. I like that. And I think they make these pans refillable. Oh, they do, look. They have like a little lip and you can actually take them out. That's neat. But also probably fall out, so I gotta be careful. It's probably why they make the lid the way they do. But these are the colors. They're small pans, but they're not tiny pans. I've seen smaller. They're very pretty. One thing I worry about is the fact that they're all shimmers. All metallic-y shimmers. So I do worry about that. There is little magnets in here as well, so it magnifies. So that helps hold those palettes in. And there's a mirror. So yeah, they're very pretty. I'm not sure how a metallic look over the entire eye is going to look on me. But yeah, it's really, really pretty. Okay. And then let's look at the eyeliner. I do like the way they do their boxes. It has like a little pull right there, so it makes it easier instead of trying to dig down in there to open their boxes. I do like that. And then it has that, so it holds it in there. All right, so let's look to see. Okay, so it's that type of liner. It's a nice thin felt tip liner. Okay. And then their highlighter. These are pretty. This one here I have, it's a Nikki tutorial one. It's Space Baby, and then we have Pillow Talk and Star Island. I'm not sure which direction they go in because you never know the way they write these on the back. But it says Party Likes Y2K and this exclusive highlighter palette of Ofra's most glitzy shades. Okay, here we go. Pillow Talk is a soft pearl pink, which is this one, and then we have of course the blue to lilac duochrome, and then the warm ivory, which is your Star Island. These are really pretty. Let me see if I can swatch these for you. See if I can get them to show up. Oh yeah, baby. But they're a little chunky when you actually put them on. But there they are on my fingers and on my arms. Kind of hard to see it with my tattoo. That's my breast cancer tattoo. It's got the boxing gloves with the breast cancer, and then it has 16 for the year that I started breast cancer. And I had a lady the other day that's taken my blood numerous occasions, and she looks at the tattoo, and I've had it since last summer, and she looked at it and she goes, "Oh, what's that mean?" And I said, "It's for my breast cancer tattoo for when I started breast cancer." And she says, "Oh, so the 16 was the day of the month?" Okay, yeah, no. I said, "It's the year." And she goes, "Well, what's the boxing gloves mean?" I'm like, "Oh my God." I couldn't even. Anyway. So the volumizing mascara, let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so it's a square. That's different. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. Okay, that's a little better. It's a little thinner. Can you see that? Yeah, that's not too bad. I think we might be able to work with that one. And it's yeah, it's the same kind of silicone type bristle. I did actually buy some off of Amazon. I bought some different wands in case I got a mascara that I liked but didn't like their wand. That way I can switch my wands up. And then, very pretty. Let's see if it shows up. Be a nice color to go over top of basically anything. Okay. So I have no idea which one I want to use as far as palettes go. So yeah, this is supposed to be like a review on foundation. So what I want to do is I'm going to pick a look, and then I'm going to come back and give you my final thoughts. And I'm going to show you which look I decided to do. And maybe that'll be a different video because this video is getting long. So as far as the review goes on the foundation and the concealer, the foundation still has not oxidized, so it's still perfect color. It still feels good on my face. I'm not seeing any kind of weird settles now that I've like pushed it in like you saw me do into the creases. I don't see any fine lines settling. I'll check in later and I'll leave in the comments in the description box. I will tell you whether or not it did anything weird on my skin as the day goes on. As far as, I want to go ahead and brush this away so I can look at some things. As far as the powder goes, it seems like it's okay. I will have to like see how that goes the rest of the day. And as far as the concealer goes, like I said, the color was not right for highlighting, but I did use it for some pimple coverage when I went for my eyebrows. I went ahead and did that, and it actually concealed my pimples pretty good. So I think I'm going to keep this one. I was going to send it back and get a lighter color, but I think I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to use it for concealing other things in my face. And then I'm going to order another one for under eyes just to see, because I want to be able to give you a review on how it actually works under eyes as far as highlighting. I mean, I did put this under my under eyes so I can give you an idea of how it wears through the day. So I can do that, but as far as colorization and highlighting colors, I can't really review that part, but I can review on how it wears and how it feels. So as of right now, I'm enjoying everything that I tried. The powders from ColourPop seem to be, they're finely milled. They're not like glistening or anything weird like some powders I get that I've had in the past are either too heavy or too powdery. These did not do that. I like the Jeffree Star powder, but however, when I do dip into the powder, it does have a tendency just to kind of go everywhere, and it kind of goes up my nose, and I cough, and I don't do that with these. I don't sneeze, I don't cough. That part is good. I'm not sure how drying it's going to be until I wear it for the day, but as of right now, I do enjoy everything that I got. As far as the way that everything else looked in my packages, I really liked everything. So I can't wait to try some of those to see how they look on my eyes and how they feel. Like I said, I'm going to do a separate video for that, so look for that one. I'm going to upload this one first, and then I'm going to do the other one. So look for that video. This is my foundation video. People have been asking for a foundation video, so this is just a quick review. So once again, the products I used was the, what did I do with it? Like I said, I'm not very good at this video stuff. So we just kind of have to work with each other here, don't we? Yeah. The Uoma foundation in the color My Fair Lady, or Fair Lady T2C. So we tried that. And then we got the IL Makiage in the color 2.5, the I'm Flawless. And there's different formulas. If you go on their website, they will actually ask you a series of questions to determine what color you need and what base. Like they have like different ones. Some are for if you want to conceal pimples, some are like if you want to do different types of coloring, some are under eye circles, and some are highlighting. I picked the highlighting one, but it didn't get matched up for that. So, but they do the 14-day thing where you can send it back. So anyway, and then the ColourPop's two new, they were $18 by the way. These were $18, and it came with these two and a brush. And let me look up the price of that foundation while I'm thinking about it, while I've got you guys on here. That way that I can tell you exactly how much that foundation was, because I want you to know what I paid for that foundation. I should have done that before I got on here, but yeah, I'm not that great at figuring out stuff ahead of time. Usually I'm pretty good about figuring out what colors I'm going to use, but let me see how much that was. Okay. Wish I could figure out a way, if anybody knows how to, which I'm sure you guys out there that have channels can tell me this, of some kind of software that I can use that's not going to cost me an arm and a leg, that I can actually speed up things on my camera or on my software, so I'm not like dragging this out forever and ever and ever and boring everybody and losing people because it takes so long for me to go through and figure all this out. So if you guys can help me figure that out, that would be great. I'd really love that. Yeah, because I'm having trouble even finding any. Let me just go to the Ulta website. I was trying to find it through my receipt on my phone, but obviously that's taking way too long. So it'd probably be a lot easier if I can do it this way. Okay. Foundation is $39. So the foundation is $39, and then I knew the ColourPop was $18. So, final thoughts. So far, it's a thumbs up. So if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. If not, then I guess it's okay, because that's life. That's the way things go. And I'm hopefully going to get better with my videos, guys. So maybe check again. Give me another shot. Don't give up on me just yet. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure things out. Trying to figure myself out. That's probably even harder than trying to figure this out, because I've been trying to figure myself out for 51 years and I still ain't figured that out yet. So that's why I'm here with you guys, because maybe you guys can help me figure myself out. And if you notice my description of my channel, I said that we're going to talk about a bunch of different things. I might talk about the cancer. I might talk about snakes. I might talk about emoji life. I might talk about my earthly. I might talk about my anorexia. So what I figured out what I'm going to do, and this is my final thoughts, and then I start rambling. I think what I'm going to do is, since I love my makeup so much, I think what I'm going to do is talk about all that stuff while I'm putting makeup on. So if you guys don't mind me doing that while I'm putting makeup on, I think I'm going to do it that way. Unless you want me to do a separate video. If you want me to do it like just a separate video where, like in the beginning of my channel, I just did like a cancer video and talked about nothing but cancer, I can do that. So it's whatever you guys want me to do. If you want me to chit chat as I'm getting ready and do my makeup and talk about that at the same time, like I did today, where I kind of talked about a little bit of everything, then again, I usually do that. I usually ramble. So I ramble a lot. So, yeah. I'm a rambling idiot. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I thank you for joining me here today. And if, like I said, if you like my video, if you give me a thumbs up, and if you could subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. That way you guys can be here with me for more of my journey, and more of my goofiness, and more of my stupidity, and more of learning, and more of getting to know you, and you getting to know me. And until next time, bye guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day. God gave you a wonderful day. Go have fun.